Welcome to the F Word. I'm cooking a 3-course dinner for 60 diners. All stuff you can do at home. On the menu tonight, for our main course, beef Wellington. Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall comes to visit my urban farm and give me advice on how to get the kids ready for the big day.
Taking something to slaughter is an emotional occasion.
Yeah.
You can't sort of totally put that out of the way.
And Kim and Aggie get down and dirty in my kitchen. Now! Okay, guys. Right, Abbas. You're struggling to talk today. What's the matter?
Nervous, Chef. Nervous.
You're nervous, yeah? Nervous is a good sign, yes? Are you nervous?
Shitting myself. Chef.
Shitting yourself. So am I, yeah? I do every time, yeah, before service. Okay, good luck, concentrate, wake up, and I want to hear you a little bit, yes?
Yes, Chef.
Tonight's starter is a salad of roasted sea scallops with a cauliflower puree and a caper raisin dressing. Turn them now. Back on the heat. Every time you take that pan off, what's happening?
Losing
the heat. So you're going to boil it. Come on. My two comments this week are Abbas, who's 24. He was born in Iraq, grew up in London, and works in a French restaurant. I don't want you to be moody or stroppy. I want you to be concentrating on what you're doing. Nothing more than that, yeah?
Yep.
And try and keep your nose out of the way. And Tamer, who's just 18 years of age. Tamer's been working in his dad's kosher restaurant since he was 11. Now, you're not the smallest of cooks, so you're in danger of being clumsy. So on your toes like a ballerina.
No problem.
Yes? At the end of the day, one will go home and the other will come back to compete for a job in my kitchen. Can they stand the heat? On order, 6 covers, table 11. 6 salad of sea scallops, main course, 6 beef, Wellington en crude, yes?
Wait, Chef.
Didn't hear you, Tamer.
Yes, Chef.
That's better, thank you. How many scallops per portion?
3 in, Chef. So 6 pieces.
That's right. 6 threes are?
6 threes.
18. Too late. Wake up. Always try to buy scallops that are actually in their shell because it's a great guarantee to how fresh they are. Now, to open up a scallop, it's quite easy. You get your knife and you push that through that tiny little gap and just twist. And once you've opened the shell, get the top of the knife and just slide against the top of the shell. And look what happens. The shell comes up. There you go. Now, the only piece of the scallop we're interested in is this white part here. Slide your thumb down the muscle and pop it out of its skirt. This orange beak, the coral it's called, I don't really like cooking with them because they taste of nothing and they get very rubbery. It's not worth it. Get rid of the orange part and just cook that nice white pearl. The easiest way to cut a scallop in half is look at this flat bit here and then just find out halfway, and what that does, if you're halfway there, it cuts the scallop exactly into half. Look how fresh they are. They're still moving. They're still pulsating. That's the only way to eat scallops. Open up in your hand like that, yeah? And then in the seasoning here, we've got half curry powder, half salt. And when you season, always season from a height so it spreads across it.
Yes, sir.
OK, let's go. 4 scallops into the pan. Scallops in, 12 o'clock. That's it, there you go. By the time we get down to 6 o'clock, we know exactly where to turn the scallop. OK, off the heat, watch, and turn.
Yes, Chef.
Good. Look how fresh these scallops are, let's go. And less olive oil in there next time, yeah? What you're doing now, Tam, is you're actually boiling the scallop as opposed to sauteing it, OK?
Yes, Chef.
Yeah? Back on the heat, come on. You're losing the heat in the pan. Right, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Tell me the difference between those scallops and those scallops.
They're less cooked than those.
Come on, then. I want them to start again. Get them in the bin and start again. I can't serve 2 portions nicely done and 2 portions that have been boiled. Now, turn around and work together a little bit,
Chef.
yes? Take your time. I'm serving the scallops on a delicious cauliflower puree. Now, cook them in butter for about 2 to 3 minutes until they go nice and soft, and then we're going to add some milk. And what the milk does, it actually helps keep the puree really nice and vibrant white. Now, as that milk starts to boil, we're going to finish it with a touch of cream. And now we're going to cook that out about another 3 or 4 minutes, and then puree. It's really important to blend this when it's really nice and hot, so therefore the hotter it is, the finer it becomes. If you leave it to cool down, then you'll get lumps through it. So make sure that you always blend it when it's hot. OK. Now, look what's inside. This really nice, rich, creamy, smooth cauliflower puree. That will beat cauliflower and cheese any day. How many scallops you got per portion?
6 per portion, Chef.
OK, good. Watch. Watch me. cauliflower puree on. Then the caper raisin vinaigrette. Watch. It's very strong. Yeah, it's very tasty. It's very tangy. Now we get the sweetness of the scallops on there, on top of the cauliflower puree.
Presentation is crucial. The less elements in a dish, the more important it is to plate it up right.
Right, stop. Stop there. OK. You're not listening to me. You're going around the outside of the plate again. Yeah? There, you put them on. The scallops sit on top of the cauliflower puree. Let's start again. Yeah, third time lucky. I want you to really think about how much money we're wasting, and I want you, seriously, to wake up and get a grip. This is the same table we're doing for the third time, yes?
Yes, chef.
If this doesn't go out properly, one of you are going home. Don't worry about waiting till later. Oil in the pan, let's go. Dear, oh dear. Just drizzle that round there like that. Now, look at yours and look at mine. Tell me the difference. You've gone out round the rim of the plate. Customers don't want to eat off the rim of the plate. You come in. Next time, get it right, OK? Clean the plate. Let's go.
It was amazing. We spent the first 2 minutes trying to figure out what all the different flavours were and having various guesses. We actually guessed mashed potato without the cauliflower, but the overwhelming flavour was the capers. And the sweetness in that. And it just complemented the scallops. It was fantastic.
The cauliflower puree is lovely. I've never thought of pureeing cauliflower before, but it really works really well with the scallops. It's very nice.
Ladies, good to see you. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yes? You enjoyed your scallops?
Oh, thank
yes?
you. They were lovely, but not
Kim.
quite to my palate.
Wrong, you don't like scallops?
I mean, it's not to my palate.
Really?
No. Where have the corals gone?
Do you know, every time I see a restaurant serving corals of scallops, I get out because of the cheapskate identification. They taste very...
Oh, I love them. They're so rich. They're so creamy. I want the corals. Give me the corals.
I don't know what she's talking
I
about.
think, more importantly, they take twice as long to cook
do
than they do with the white meat. And by the time the coral's cooked, the scallops overcooked. So,
Okay.
ladies, what do you look for when you walk into a restaurant? I mean, hygiene-wise.
Well, everything. I don't like cutlery that's all got watermark. I can't stand it.
Okay.
Everything's got, and I can't stand stem glass that have been stored, and there's always dust here. I can't stand that.
And clean loos, Kim.
You want to give us a balloon?
Yeah, come on.
I do, because these always let restaurants down. Now, Gordon, dear,
Yes.
you know, you may be a famous chef, but you've got to inspect the loos, dear.
I can't believe you put your head down there.
Get in there.
I'm not going to put my head
Get
there.
in there. Get in there.
Yeah.
What's it like?
There you go. I mean, it looks quite clean, Joe.
Yes,
It actually
that
smells
is
quite clean. That's clean.
Yes.
You happy with that one?
Nice. It's only pee-pee on the seats.
How can you spot pee-pee underneath?
Because you turn sideways, the shine, it's all pee-pee stains. You're doing a good job here.
OK.
Do you know, I've got to say, I'm highly impressed.
You're happy with the toilets? They're clean.
Are you rushing me out of here?
Are we going to go back to the dining room?
Get out. Get out. Doing you a favour.
You haven't washed your hands. You've come out the toilet and you haven't washed your hands.
Now, excuse me, I've not come out yet, dear.
OK. New potatoes in first. We'll start sauteing. Do not forget to take out the garlic.
Yes, chef.
Welcome back to the F word. Next up, our main course, a real classic. Fillet of beef Wellington with sautéed potatoes and wilted baby gem lettuce.
Beef fillet.
Lean meat with little fine sinews of fat running through. It just melts in your mouth like butter.
Seasoned. Hot pan, olive oil. Seal. Mustard.
Think about it. Fillet of beef Wellington, English mustard. You're not going to put Dijon on there, are you?
Mushrooms. Seasoned. Blitz.
Now, I've got to take the water out of the mushrooms. Look how wet they are. We don't put oil or butter into the pan. We put nothing in there. Look how much water's coming out now.
Assemble. Cling film. Parma ham. Mushrooms. Beef.
Centre. And roll. Twist it nice and tight.
Chill. 20 minutes. Puff pastry.
Beef.
Unwrap.
On to the pastry.
Egg wash.
Don't skimp on the egg wash now because we really need it to stick. Tuck that in.
Chill, 5 minutes. Glaze. Score. Rock salt. Bake.
The most important thing about a fillet of beef Wellington, do not slice it thinly, okay? Turn it round and slice it about 1 inch thick.
Beef Wellington. Done.
Lettuce goes in at the last minute, okay? Lettuce just takes literally 20 seconds to wilt. Nice hot pan, don't get too oily. Now with the beef Wellington, we're serving sauté potatoes and wilted baby gem lettuce. Now if you've never eaten cooked lettuce before, you have to try it because it is absolutely delicious. Hot pan, olive oil, and these are the outside leaves of the baby gem, the nice, big, thick, robust leaves. So, into the pan and quickly sauté them. Out. Beautiful. Now, sautéed new potatoes. These are part boiled, so they've been boiled for about 4.5 to 5 minutes, and then we leave the skins on and just cut them in half. And we part boil them, A, to soften them, and B, so they actually stay nice and whole. And then get some garlic and some thyme. And what we do with the garlic is we just get the clove of garlic. We don't need to peel it. We just get the clove like that on the board and just crush. So that sort of crushes, oozes the scent of the garlic into the potatoes and then perfumes them and great for flavour. And then into the pan. Again, nice hot pan. Now is to get some really nice colour on the potatoes. And then 30 seconds before the potatoes come out of the pan, just a little knob of butter in there so it gives that really nice golden brown colour on the potato. Now Christmas is almost here and my turkey's time is running out.
I'm trying to grow my own Christmas dinner, and Hugh Foley-Whittingstall is the main man when it comes to small holdings.
Hello, mate. Are you well?
Very well.
Good to see you.
Santa's come early.
Well, I'll say yes. What's in there?
The presents are not for you, and they're not even for the kids.
No.
They're for the birds.
He's brought the ingredients for his own recipe turkey feed.
Special Christmas treat.
So what's in there exactly?
OK, let's have a look. The main mix that I think you should get them on for the last 2 weeks is whole grain barley, some walnuts.
Fantastic. So we got barley.
We've got barley, whole barley grains, and oats and walnuts.
And walnuts.
Now, that is an old turkey rearer's trick. Just the natural oils in that, just give them a little bit of a boost.
Amazing. So we're almost feeding them their perfect sort of Christmas lunch send-off, aren't we?
Yeah. We're giving them the best possible Christmas dinner so that you can have the best possible Christmas dinner.
I'm fascinated what you're going to do with the apples.
I'll bring them out.
Yeah.
We'll have a play with them a bit later on. Let's go with this first.
Excellent. What do you think of the space?
This is a good space. You could do a lot here. You could go beyond the turkeys, for sure. You've just about got enough space here for a pair of pigs.
Maybe an idea for next year, but I mean, I'll let you break that one to the missus, you know that.
OK. Let's see if they're at all interested in my special mix. How about that?
Straight away.
They seem to like it.
Straight away.
I think they could just have a little bit more stimulation while they're out on the lawn. You haven't got a croquet set, have you?
OK, here we go. Now.
Lovely set, Gordon.
Yeah, amazing.
Hasn't seen a lot of use.
No, it hasn't seen it. It's the first time, you know that.
Hugh thinks that pecking apples hanging from croquet hoops will relax the turkeys. And a relaxed bird is a tasty bird.
So when my friend asked me, that croquet set, have you used it yet? I got you for your birthday. I've got a great idea for him now, so yes, it's been put to bloody good use.
Even the river cottage birds don't get this sort of treat.
Fantastic.
If these turkeys start pecking the apples, I'll be very excited.
But it looks like the turkeys don't want to play the game.
Slight problem with Nigella and Delia. They're obviously guys now. Look at the weight and the size.
Yeah, that must have come as a surprise.
Yeah, no, it was a big surprise. What do you reckon? I mean, change their names, or can I put Delia as the new Hugh, or Nigel for Nigella?
Gordon, I don't know. I mean, it's very flattering, but I'd like to talk to you a little bit about this whole name thing. It's possible that you made a little bit of a mistake naming them.
Ready?
Possible, because it's that much easier to form a sentimental attachment to a creature if you give it a name.
It's actually quite interesting when you see how attached the kids have become.
My oldest, Oscar, he's never had a problem with that until last year. One of our cows gave birth. Of course, the calf was a pretty little black and white calf. Oscar christened it Lovely, and we had Lovely, and Lovely had a name, and Oscar, who for a couple of years had been very calm and understanding about the whole grow it, eat it thing, suddenly he had a named animal that he had a personal relationship, and then that for the first time we had problems. You've got to start saying to them, which is looking the tastiest?
Which one's going in the oven first?
Which is going in the oven first? Which bits do you like? Do you like the leg or the wing, or will you know, that sort of thing?
Yeah.
How are we going to cook them? Taking something to slaughter is an emotional occasion.
Yeah.
You can't sort of totally put that out the way.
No.
You've just got to work through it. For me, the way to work through it is to think, these creatures have lived very well. I've done the best I can for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And the big question, of course, next autumn will be, you know, Daddy, are we going to get some more turkeys for Christmas? That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, yeah, that is what you want to hear. Or pigs for spring, pigs for Easter. Chickens and pigs for Easter, turkeys for Christmas. I can lend you a cow.
Oh, shit.
You can get up every morning and do some milking. I might just fit it in over there.
Damn.
The thing is, though, once you start rearing your own livestock, it's so lovely you just won't want to stop.
Yeah.
And you'll want to try something different and keep moving on. And before you know it, Gordon, this whole place is just going to be, it's going to be a little farm. It's going to be great.
Sugar. Let's go. 4 now, yes? Let's go, big boy. In. Right, stop. So what have you done to that?
So the flame's caught on the pan.
Yeah, well, OK. Well, yeah, if it's caught and it's burnt, get rid of it. Yeah, of course you do some more. Wake up, come on. We go to all this extent, we make these amazing Wellingtons, and the pan's too hot, yeah? Of course we're going to do some more. OK, let's go. First slice. Come on, Ange. Watch, look, there. In, second slice. Now, look at the beef. It's absolutely perfectly cooked because they've rested beautifully, OK? Yeah, nice and pink in the centre, OK? And we just want to season that lightly with a bit of rock salt, OK? Let's go. Now, the presentation is really important, you know that. We're going to start off with the lettuce at the top of the plate at 12 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we've got the vegetables, and then at 6 o'clock, put this lovely slice of Wellington. Now, this is a classic vinaigrette that's been thickened with mustard. And we're just going to drizzle the warm vinaigrette over the salad and the sautéed potatoes. Now, what would those customers be thinking if you sent all that bitter, burnt lettuce?
They'd be pissed off.
Yeah, of course they'll be pissed off.
Because I would be as well.
Good. Well, don't send it then. Let's go. Clean the plates. Good boy. Up. Abbas, come on, you can help out. Nice. Not on the rim, not on the rim. There. First 3 or 4 tables went out lovely. This stays like that, yes? Good. Mustard vinaigrette. Good boy. Let's go. And take the garlic out. Let's go. Inside the lettuce and just a little bit over the potatoes. Come on, trays out. Come on. Work with me, please. You're standing gawping at me like you're in an art exhibition. Wake up. Go. They look beautiful. Right, you made a mistake like that, yeah? I don't want to see you sulking there like some big, you know... I want you to come back there, your face... Let's go, huh? Wakey, wakey. Richard, how are you?
I'm very well, Gordon. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm very well indeed, thank you. Good to see you. How was your main course?
Very, very good.
You enjoyed it?
I never had cooked lettuce before.
Really? Now, do you actually cook at home?
I do.
Yes. And what kind of sort of food do you cook?
Oh, simple. Fish in the oven, potatoes, being Scottish.
Yes.
I have to have potatoes with everything.
Yes.
In fact, if you sent me to a desert island and said, what could you eat? I'd probably have to say potatoes.
I hear, behind the scenes, you're slightly intimidated about confronting waiters when you go to a restaurant.
I remember the first restaurant I actually complained in. The grilled tomato was black.
Really?
And I choked in my mouth, and as I said it, I said, well, look, I'm sorry, but this tomato was uneatable.
Yeah.
And she said, was it, love?
And that was it?
That was it. Off she went.
But it's really interesting listening to you saying that you're sort of uncomfortable with complaining. when the character you played for so many years was a constant pain in the arse?
Well, Victor Meldrew wouldn't know his way around a good restaurant, unfortunately.
No. Whenever you want to, complain to, it becomes a bit of a confusion because there's so many waiters. Always complain to the maitre d' or the manager.
Yeah.
Now, I've got a bit of a food quiz tongue twister for you.
Quiz?
Yeah. Which part of a sheep's head is an Arabic food delicacy?
The eyes.
What round sugary thing with a hole in the middle does Homer Simpson love to eat?
A donut.
A donut. It's exactly that. Well done.
No, I do love donuts. My mother made a good donut.
Oh, I love donuts. What insect makes honey?
A bee.
A bee. Fantastic. If you're full up, what do you do with your food that's left on the plate?
Put it in the bin. What?
You leave it.
You leave it?
You leave it, exactly. You've got them all right. Well done.
I don't leave it.
Well done.
Jonathan Ross paid me £10,000 to say.
I'm sorry. I'll pay you £10 here and now. Richard, you're an absolute star. Thank you
very
so
much,
much. It's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been lovely. Okay.
Best wishes. Thank you.
Cheers.
I don't believe it. I can't believe you said it.
I really like my meat bloody. I like it really, really rare. And this didn't disappoint. Whenever I go to restaurants, it's never quite rare enough. So this was really good for me.
Beef Wellington was absolutely superb. I mean, it really was. The meat was fantastic, melts in the mouth. And the mustard in the beef Wellington was a rare touch, really nice.
I don't eat normally red meat, but it really surprised me because it was so light and it was so easy to cut, and it was easy on your palate, and it kind of went down really easily. I usually, when I eat red meat, it was like quite tough or something like that, but this time it was really delicious, and the whole thing was great.
Good to see you. Did you enjoy your beef Wellington?
Absolutely stunning.
Yes?
Yeah.
Would you try cooking that at home?
We were just talking about that, yeah,
Really?
definitely.
Yeah. The Wellington in particular is great for a large party, whether it's 6 of you or 8 of you or even 10 of you. One nice whole fillet.
Scared of Wellington though, because I always kind of think to myself, how do you get the pastry crisp on the outside when you don't cook it for very long at all? How does that work?
That's a good question. First of all, when you start cooking the Wellington, you start cooking at 200 degrees. And you cook it at 200 degrees for about 8 to 10 minutes till it gets colour.
Right.
And then you turn it down to 180 and cook for about a further 20 minutes. So it gets really nice and crispy.
To coin a phrase from Colin Farrell, it was bleeding delish. But no, as a meal in the whole, it was absolutely beautiful. The cut of beef was just tender, delicious. The mushrooms, loved that, and the lettuce was different, but loved it as well.
Welcome back to the F Word. Now, next up is pudding, where Kim and Aggie from How Clean Is Your House are actually going to try and attempt to beat me with their recipe for a trifle.
She's so nervous, actually.
Ladies, can we get going? Nice clean hands.
Now, don't
Right,
get
Kim.
nervous because I'm
Are we
here.
doing this then?
Don't start getting twisted because I affect men like that, you know. Right, come on.
Oh dear, dear.
Right.
Now, I'm doing a bit of a sort of straightforward classic trifle. We're doing a trifle with caramelised peaches and clementine, very festive, done with the most amazing custards made with vanilla, and then a nice twist at the end. We're going to get some salted peanuts and turn them into a caramel salted peanut. Aggie, tell me what you're doing.
Okay, I'm beating up my egg yolks and the sugar and vanilla paste. I'm
Yes.
going to put a wee bit of corn flour in because I'm slightly nervous that it'll split, and I don't want that to happen.
Okay.
And I've also, can I just say, I've made my own trifle sponges
That's
here.
amazing.
With goose eggs that I bought from a farm
That's
yesterday.
fantastic.
You may as well go home, in my opinion.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So we've got to bloody well win this. We have still got to win this.
So, for my trifle, I'm going to make the most amazing custard, but very simple custard, not like Kim and Aggie's. This is sort of done with sugar, eggs, and fresh vanilla pods.
Do you know what? I've used the wrong cream.
I love you already. You swear like a chef.
If Aggie wins, he's going to cry like a baby. I sense that, you know.
I'm bloody determined to win.
Sorry?
I'm determined to win. I'm afraid I'm very competitive.
Now, what's the most important tip you could give to anyone out there about keeping their kitchen at home clean? What would you say
To
first?
keep your
Clutter.
wiping up cloth absolutely clean. Stop spreading the bacteria.
And clean as you go?
Absolutely clean as you go. That's right. Clean as you go. And get everyone else to muck in.
So the peaches we're just going to quarter, roast them off in a little bit of sugar. The exciting thing about caramelising these peaches is done with the most amazing sugar, very fragrant Muscovado sugar. And that gives a really nice sort of rich, syrupy colour onto the peaches. Will you stop that, for goodness sake?
This man's a big man, you know.
Dear, oh dear,
Do you know,
I feel
for
like
the guy,
I've got
come
a
and
wheel of
feel
curry
this.
back in the kitchen.
Bit of hair, do you need to take off? These love hands are growing a bit.
For
Mind you, I don't mind hanging off.
Ow! Shit, I feel like I've got a baby rhino on my back.
You're putting him off his food, for God's sake.
If they're trying to distract me, it really is working, you know that, because I can't just concentrate on anything right now. God, I've never had a 64-year-old grab my boobs like that. Now I'm giving the Swiss roll a little bit of a sort of, bit of a Scottish effect. I'm sort of dousing it in Grand Marnier. Can I just say, I can't believe the mess. Look at the state of it.
You're absolutely
How
right.
clean is your house?
Wait till you see the mess I make of you, dear, later.
Look at the floor.
Deliberate.
I've roasted the peach and the clementine off in muscovado sugar. They've sort of been caramelised, beautifully coloured, and now I'm just going to add them to the sponge. And then we're going to add the custard.
They're very splashy things, those, you know.
I know.
Not only is my brain set, but the custard's about to set, so I'm going to put that in the fridge to cool down. And once that's nice and cool, we're going to finish it with a creme fraiche, finish with muscovado sugar, and hopefully get rid of that honey monster. I'm finishing my trifle off with some salted caramel peanuts. It's just salted peanuts in a pan, a sprinkle of sugar, and a sprinkle of salt. But this is not any salt. This is not a powder salt. This is called sel de Garenne. It's a sort of rare grey sea salt. Very powerful, very delicious, and it goes well when you make a caramel. And just leave them to cool down. Rolling pin, break them up, and sprinkle on top of your trifle. Custard on top. Now, most importantly, get it in the fridge and let it set for about 35-40 minutes. Now, I've been in another woman's kitchen this week, and like so many women I've met, she reckons she hasn't got time to cook.
I'm so busy because I run my own theatre school, hence why I never have time to cook. I'd really like to learn to cook something that's fast. Obviously, it doesn't take too much preparation time, something that's quick, something that's healthy, something that's not too complicated, which will get my confidence up a bit. I think it's really important to be able to cook, especially when I've got a husband and a little baby. And to eat it all up. I'm very embarrassed that I can't, actually.
OK. Now, why can't you cook?
Few reasons, really. Mostly because my mum can't cook.
Really? So you're blaming her?
I'm totally blaming her, yeah.
But you must be able to do absolutely the simple things, surely.
I can do toast.
Toast.
Ready break.
Ready break. Oh dear, oh dear.
My solution is a fast food fix, but real fast food. Pasta.
Fresh tagliatelle, something that is not too complicated. We could use dried linguine or spaghetti, but this is a fresh tagliatelle. The secret is, of course, cooking the pasta very, very simply. Boiling water, salted boiling water, touch of olive oil in there, and then you can mix all these things in there. Things like marinated artichoke hearts, and, you know, olives, smoked pancetta. Great for pasta dishes, easy to fry, really full of flavour. These general things should be in your store cupboard, you know that?
I'm going to teach Rachel a simple pasta dish that she can cook in 10 minutes flat.
I'm going to use some fresh crab, some fresh chilli, some lemon juice, some parsley through there, and just mix it up. That's all it is. The hardest thing, of course, is just cooking the pasta.
Yeah.
Apart from that, everything else is self-explanatory.
Great.
First thing what you do is put on a pan of water. Put the water in.
Right.
It's not going to go. So take the pot.
I'm sorry, it's not coming from the kettle.
No, dear, oh dear. The lights are on, but Rachel's gone home. OK, chopping board on here, please. Yeah, when was the last time you chopped a chilli?
Yeah, never.
Never, good. OK, you get the chilli and just rub it together like that. OK, and what that does, it loosens all the little seeds in the centre.
Right.
Once you've taken the top off, slide down the centre like that.
Right.
OK, and then just open it up with your fingers, look. Just push all the way down, and what that does, it gets rid of the seeds, and the seeds are actually hotter than the chilli. Okay.
That's what worries me about chilies.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Sting in my eyes and, you know...
The most important thing now is, of course, by the time you finish chopping it, OK, just wash your hands very, very quickly.
Right.
Get the chilli. Just take nice, small slices there. 3 ingredients so far. Pasta, crab and chilli. Now just need some parsley, yeah? And it's flat leaf parsley, so it helps us cut down the strength of chilli and just make it a lot more flavoursome. Water's come up to the boil. Nice handful of pasta.
Yeah.
Into the water, please.
So that's the other thing, I never know how much pasta to cook.
Pass me the bowl that you're going to serve in. You get your bowl.
Yeah.
OK, and you look there.
OK.
Now, that looks a nice portion.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, spoonful of chillies in there.
That.
Yep. Good. Crab meat in. Good. Excellent. You're standing away from the stove and you look like you're really nervous and scared about it. Get close to it.
I'm scared of the fat.
Yeah, no, you've got to get close to it.
OK.
And you look like you're in control of it, yes?
OK, yeah.
How can you handle 320 kids and you can't handle one little frying pan?
I'm scared of the fat.
No, no, it's cooking. That's called cooking. And I want you to squeeze some fresh lemon juice in there. Fresh parsley over there. OK, nice. So lift off one strand. And what we're looking for is a bit of a bite in there. Nice.
That's quite firm, is that about
fine.
right?
That's just about right. Into your pasta. Now, it's really important you get all that crab meat mixed into it now. Mix that up. OK, but look, you're not doing it well. Get the spoon in there again. I want you to mix all that in there like that.
OK.
All of it in there together.
Yeah. Quicker than a microwave meal.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
2 really nice bowls. Just the smell.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Ta-da!
So that's a meal for 2 in less than 10 minutes.
Here you go.
Moment of truth. I'm impressed. I can't believe you've done this.
No, not bad.
You did it all.
Well,
Not too much help.
a little bit of help from the boss.
Right. James, happy?
Very happy. Yeah,
Yes.
it's really nice. Really nice.
Don't need to be scared of something. Stick to something really, really simple.
Yeah.
And just climb the ladder with it.
Yeah.
And we use crab. You know, next time, maybe prawns. Next time, roasted vine tomatoes. And, you know, just maybe think about it during the day and pick up the stuff on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, it's
No
brilliant.
excuses. Good to see you. Yes. Don't stop.
Thank you.
Do
I
not
won't.
stop.
I
Yes.
won't. Thank
And
you.
stay in there, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you. OK, excited?
I'm so nervous.
Let's just put them side by side. I always like to see them before we start serving them.
Yeah.
Like to have a quick look underneath. Yeah, lots of jam.
Too much jam, actually.
Sponge and looks a lot of alcohol shaking down the bottom there.
Natural.
Can I just say good luck first? Because I think you'll need it. OK.
Okay, well, I wish I'd got frozen raspberries because these fresh ones have got no flavour whatsoever. Yeah. What do we expect?
You don't be licking your fingers, you. Oh, is that awful? Oh, he stuck it in there. Oh, God, isn't that awful?
OK, Jean-Baptiste. Yeah, I've got to serve mine first because these ladies are messing around again.
We are not messing
One's trying
around.
to grab
Do
my
not
bollocks,
accuse
the other one's
me
trying
of
to pickle
messing
it.
around.
We're there now.
Might have a little taste while we're... In fact, have you got a
Not at
straw?
all.
Don't be funny.
Right,
Don't be
here's ours now.
funny.
Here's ours.
Oh, stop.
It's so alcoholic.
Oh, God, that is very good.
I just need a little bit more... I needed a little bit more time cooking the peaches.
That is very good.
That's beautiful.
Oh, God, that is so good.
I'm really happy you like it, you know.
This week's tasters, I'll try my dessert first.
Yeah. I must admit, I quite like the composition. I like the colours in that.
I like it because there's good balance between salt and sweet.
Dessert number 2 now.
Thank you.
It's very, this one, it's sloppy. It's
delicious.
I find it too sweet for me, biting. Julia, did you prefer dessert number 1 or dessert number 2?
I think I would definitely go for the second one.
I go for number 1.
The number 2 is definitely the best.
Let's get the frog in. Where is he? Jean-Baptiste, s'il vous plaît. Put these 2 ladies out of their misery and tell me...
Who's the winner?
Of course, who's the winner?
The winner is this week.
Yes.
Kim and Aggie.
Oh, get out! No, you're joking, aren't you?
I'm so sorry. Yours is so much better. Oh, God. You can't
Who's tasting them up there?
Yes, indeed. They've got crap.
Yeah, I suggest we get their mouths cleaned out. Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Oh, piss off.
Oh, my God, I'm so sorry, because yours is so much better, actually. It really is so much better.
Oh, dear. Those 2 women, you know, they're absolutely obsessed with cleaning.
They do seem to be.
No, they're just mad. I mean, nearly as mad as you are with your organic food.
I'm not especially mad. They are mad. If cleanliness is next to godliness, you have been cooking there against the Pope and the Archbishop of Canterbury.
Now, you've been finding out about sort of cleaning out your insides, right?
Well, theoretically, cleaning out your insides. It's a big boom thing, this detoxing.
Every year.
Every year, more and more people are getting into this thing. It's a kind of puritanical guilt thing. They've been drinking, they've been smoking, they've been eating fatty foods, fast food, and they think, you know, they can't change their lifestyle because what can I do? Buy a little pot of something or some pills or go on a regime. Drinking booze, smoking, eating fast food, and all the other things you do on a night out, all the other things you do in party season, have a downside. They make you feel terrible in the morning because you're filling your body with toxins. Now, you can either lay off the fun stuff altogether, which doesn't sound like fun, or you can look at detoxing. There's a whole industry devoted to it, all sorts of products, all sorts of ideas. But do any of them work? To find out, I suppose I'll have to get toxic. What about the detox products you can buy in the shops? Have you ever tried one of them?
Yes.
Have you really?
Yeah.
What kind of a product?
Just a 3-day detox.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did you try it? You were feeling terrible or something?
No, I think as a woman you do it to lose weight.
Really? And did you lose weight?
No. I think they're an absolute waste of time.
But you gain energy and you gain stuff. It's a great thing.
Eat, drink and be merry, for tomorrow we detox.
It's the morning after the night before, as it so often is, and I happen to have 4 or 5 days in front of me when I don't have to eat and drink and do terrible toxic things, and this would be a good time for me to detox. I don't really have time or the inclination to live on cabbage soup and citrus fruit and water for the rest of my life. Fortunately, there is a range of products on the market which claim to be able to detox me in 3 to 5 days. But with so many things to choose from, how on earth am I supposed to know which one is the best? Someone who might be able to tell me is Catherine Collins, Chief Dietitian at St George's Hospital. She points out that some detox products include laxatives which will help cleanse your body in the way it knows best, in your poo.
That makes you feel like you've cleansed your body to
But I poo anyway.
Well, absolutely. But these things are, sexing up your poo a little bit, aren't they? And then
So this is basically sexy poo rather than...
It is, because you've paid a lot for it.
Does detox actually mean anything? It's the buzzword of the health industry these days. Does it mean anything at all?
It means nothing at all. It's a marketing term, not a medical term at all. Our bodies are treating the chemicals that we get from diet, from inhaling fumes, from our stressful lifestyles, the things we produce. Our bodies are dealing with that. If they didn't, we'd be in hospital, we'd be dead. You're buying an expensive adjunct to a normal diet, and these sort of products wouldn't make a rubbish diet good.
There's no law defining what a detox product is, so it's perfectly legal to put the word on any product without having to prove it's true. Boots has become one of the UK's biggest retailers for detox products since it introduced them 3 years ago. In January, after the party season, their sales shoot up by 40%.
How does the detox work? How do they do that? How do they knock out the free radicals?
They don't detox. They support your body to do what it can do of its own accord.
So how do they support
But they help you maximise that potential. It does have some information here about the essentials when detoxing, and it obviously tells you what all the key ingredients are.
The vitamin C, vitamin E, yeah. Which I mean, they're vitamin supplements that people might be taking anyway.
Potentially, yes.
I suppose.
Glutationine's not one that you would traditionally find.
And what is
really
glutathione?
It's a really powerful antioxidant that's naturally stored in the liver.
Right.
And the liver is one of the main organs in the body for detoxing.
But if it's stored naturally, why do I need more?
Again, you may not be getting adequate from your diet.
Because there are those who would say in the conventional medical industry that the whole notion of detox is just a sort of myth.
There are different points of view, I admit that.
Yeah.
But I think it comes back to the way we live our lives nowadays. We know the body is designed to detox, but it was designed, a long, long time ago, and maybe not equipped for the sort of pollution and the environment and the lifestyles that we have nowadays. And I think something that can actually support your body in detoxing and kind of kickstart a healthier diet has to be beneficial. The benefits of detoxing are proven. I think and the customers who tell us they really feel better, they feel the benefits.
But they don't do lots of placebo tests with
No, you don't tend to, because at the end of the day, these are nutritional supplements. They're things that you would also find in food. Yeah. They're not medicines.
If spending money makes you feel better, then go ahead and buy detox products. But I haven't been able to find any medical evidence which suggests that you need to. So I'm just going to stick with a glass of water.
Oh my God.
Aggie, Kimmy, my darling, yes, you made the dessert, so you're going to have to help me serve it now, yes?
Okay, right, come on, we're off round, Kim.
Kim, why don't you actually go to the table and start serving? That way we keep you out of the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mouth.
Shut your face. Aggie's best, dear.
Do you feel really happy now that you're serving your own dessert here? I never thought that was going to be possible, you know that?
I feel so humble.
I know it's only a trifle, but however, it's a winning trifle.
Do you know what?
Yes?
I am so effing chuffed. I can't tell you. And at the end of the day, I think yours was better. I really do. I really mean that. But I am so pleased.
Apparently they didn't like the salted peanuts.
Well, you know these plebs are like. Come on, let's
go.
off
Salted
the path,
caramel
off the path.
peanuts, unbelievable.
Yeah,
Savage,
go
please, come on, let's go.
Let's
Let's
move it.
Aggie, come on, off the path, let's go.
My wife does an excellent trifle, but this was really good. And I have to be 100% loyal and say my wife's is better.
This is my wife's trifle, and it's exceptional, of course, and she's been practicing all weekend.
Oh, no. Hi.
Enjoy your dessert.
Usually I don't eat dessert.
No.
I like to make dessert.
Yeah.
I used to do it.
Well,
but
I
I,
mean-
don't eat dessert. But it was lovely. But it was yours? Or?
No, I lost the challenge today. This is
Oh,
the sort of
that's
Kim
why
and
it's so
Aggie's-
good.
Yeah. Oh?
It's not yours, so I don't like it.
Oh, thank you. Too much alcohol in there, you know that?
A little bit, well, never is enough alcohol.
Yeah, no, I'll see. Now Italian passion coming through.
It is a little bit too, it's too, yeah.
Now, when was the last time you cooked at home?
Last night,
Last night. And what did you cook? I'm fascinated to find out.
la melanzana parmigiana. Do you know how to make it?
Explain to me.
I'm going to teach you.
Yeah, I'd love you to teach me how to make melanzana parmigiana. What the is it? Sorry, aubergine. Baked
aubergine, yeah, baked aubergine.
With the mozzarella.
It's mozzarella and tomato.
Yes, and
But
tomatoes,
it's hard, it's fantastic, one of the best plates.
It's lovely. Did Sven enjoy it?
Yes, he does.
He enjoys his food, doesn't he?
Yes, definitely does, yeah.
You're cooking, or does he prefer eating out?
No, I do.
Yes?
He helps me.
I can't imagine Sven in the kitchen, standing there with a penny on.
No, he's doing well.
Yeah?
Having...
Do you boss him about? Sven, slice that shallot thinner, please.
No, we're working together. We're a team.
Yeah, no,
in the kitchen.
What kind of food does he like eating before a match? Is it similar to the players, or...?
I never ask him what he had.
So you're not with him the night before?
No, I'm not with him the night before. I'm going to change his low.
Yeah, I'll say.
His rules.
It must be, because he's banned the players from having a little bit of nookie before the game, so it must be the same for you.
No, well, it's different players and the manager, but we
it's not then.
before the night.
That's great. Rumour has it you find the kitchen the sexiest place in the house.
It's the kitchen, because the other places are too easy.
Yes?
Oh,
and do you have wood or granite or marble? What's on your surfaces?
It's wood.
Wood. So you've got no carpet burns?
No, it's wood on the floor, but it's wood somewhere, it's in a marble.
Fantastic. Now you're living in London, do you actually miss real, true, classic Italian food?
One thing we really were missing, and actually, I have a gift for you. It's a little present for you. It is a limoncello.
So
yes,
Thank
it's for you.
It looks very strong, whatever it is.
It is. So I'm going to explain what it is. It's a
extra
limoncello.
Virgin olive oil.
It looks like olive oil, exactly, but it's a limoncello.
Ooh la, dangerous.
It's quite dangerous because this is close to 40% alcohol.
So it's like a lemon liqueur. And this is your mum's recipe?
Yes, it's my mother's recipe. She just sent over today.
That smells amazing, you know that?
Yes, so let me know what I want to know.
Chin chin, what do they say in...
Chin chin salute.
Salute.
Yeah.
Do you knock it straight back? Oh dear.
Usually our...
Did you give that to the players last week at half-time against Argentina? Oh, my God. Is that why they got their act together finally?
That's the secret.
You're an absolute star. Now, if I give you a kiss, will someone be annoyed?
No.
No? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. Lovely.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Take care, darling. Thank you. God, I feel pissed.
It's time for me to tell the commies who will stay on for the semi-finals and who will go home.
Right, Tama.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Abbas.
Chef.
Yeah. Well done to you both. Tama, if you could change something today, what would you do?
I'd make sure a couple of dishes like the lettuce was cooked enough.
Right, stop. So what have you done to that?
So the flame's caught on the pan.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, yeah, if it's caught and it's burnt, get rid of it. Yeah, of course you do some more. Wake up, come on. Give yourself a mark out of 10. What would you give yourself?
4.
4. That's generous. Abbas?
5.
5.
Hand on my heart, chef, 5.
Hand on your heart. Hand on your bollocks, mate. That's a bit high. Look at that there. Yeah, that's clumsy. Yeah, that's correct. Next time, get it right. Let's start again. Yeah, third time lucky. Scallops in the pan. Now, hello. This time, I want you to really think about how much money we're wasting, and I want you, seriously, to wake up and get a grip. The person that I'm going to be sending home is Abbas. You're leaving the kitchen. Tema, you're staying. And 4 out of 10 was high. Not bad, but masses of room for improvement.
Yes, chef.
And thank you. However, I don't feel that you're that passionate about becoming a great chef. But you did well, and you tried very hard.
Thank you very much.
Now put a smile on that beard.
This is like the World Cup for a footballer, for me. Yeah, it's kind of like that, or the Olympic Games for an athlete that does 100 metres. I'm like an athlete of the kitchen.
Anything you want to tell me, Gordon?
Oh, sugar. Oh, thanks so much for watching.
No,
See you next week at 8 o'clock. Don't be late. And she won't be here. I will be.
Semen cab's going up here. It's going up.